Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, or you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe, like this video. Also, leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Political leaders in the north are reportedly facing a challenging decision regarding which candidate to back in the next presidential election. Sources disclosed to Nigerian Tribune that escalating economic hardship and growing dissatisfaction among the public, especially the youth, are stirring a sense of unrest. Reports indicate that some northern leaders are unhappy with the nation's current state, which they feel has disproportionately affected the north. Despite supporting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the last election, they expressed disappointment, feeling the North hasn't gained the anticipated advantages. Concerns also remain over the extensive protests during the End Bad Governance movement, where a surge in youth-led demonstrations within the region has heightened fears of potential repeats. Although the 2027 general election is still a few years away, Northern elders are reportedly taking a proactive stance in searching for credible candidates who could potentially challenge the present leadership. Some prominent politicians across the Northwest have been meeting and discussing who might be capable of giving President Tinubu a formidable contest in the presidential race, an anonymous source shared with Sunday Tribune. Several aides to northern governors have confirmed these discussions, noting that the 2027 election is a growing concern among high-profile northern politicians, including their principals. These politicians are reportedly weighing the implications of opposing President Tinubu after supporting his 2023 victory. Another issue for northern leaders is selecting a candidate who would gain broad acceptance in the north while considering possible opposition strategies such as highlighting zoning and southern interests. They, northern leaders, believe the best approach is to back a prominent southern politician, a source explained, yet they worry about finding someone from the south who could match President Tinubu in personality and financial strength. Though no official decisions have been reached, sources suggest a short list of candidates is forming, with potential running mates under consideration. A credible person from the Northwest is likely to be chosen as a running mate, one source noted, mentioning that Dr. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, former Kano State Governor, and Alhaji Aminu Tambuwal are among the names being discussed. At this point, northern politicians are still in search of a reputable candidate for 2027. Many, however, are likely to support the current administration again, the source concluded. What are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. What do you all think about all of this? Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. From Jamilu Gide, it says, they should count Tambuwal out. Zulum and Kwankwaso should be considered for the job from the north, while Okonjo-Iweala and Akinwumi Adesina should also be considered from the south. Is it just me? Because personally, I think that in the next election, no northerner should come out. No Yoruba should come out. We should give chance to the southeast, like the easterners who haven't had any chance, at the presidential seat. They should be given a chance. It's high time that they should be given a chance. Like, do we want to continue punishing them for Biafra, just like Baba Obasanjo said? Because at this point, it's getting ridiculous, and I think at this point, it's now becoming more obvious that this is a scheme, like a classified scheme, like a scheme from above that is trying to exclude the Southeasterners from getting to that seat. Because at this point, it's becoming like more dangerous and even more ridiculous. let me just put it that way, that since the inception, since the independence, we have not had a southwestern president. This is so unfair to them. I'm not even Igbo, but I'm feeling what they are feeling. Abubakar Abdullahi says, wrong calculation. Who told you that they are still relevant in the north again? Which means Kwankwaso and the likes are no longer relevant. Probably we'll see new crop of people, Sha. Henry Idako says, and all of you think Tinubu is broadened or broadered. The man is sitting on Nigeria resources and will break or mar any unsensible politician. The truth is that our politicians are damaged, and that is what Tinubu is going to leverage on to beat them into line. Anika Jogun John says the only solution is to support Labour Party, let the electoral system work without glitches, and legal system work religiously. Alexis says, even at that, it should not be for North alone to produce president or vice president. It is the turn of the North Central. Hey, this person is even calling North Central. Personages like engineer Yabagi Yusuf Sani, Yahaya Bello, chairman Alhaji Dantale are squarely qualified. Ugochukwu Sunday says, selfish leaders of Fulani Muslim want more for themselves from Tinubu, not for the poor self-suffering masses of Fulani Muslims dominated one Nigeria. I think at this point, Seb, I think the Northerners, they are getting more greedy. They seem to think that seat is their birthright, because they have been Yaradua did not finish his tenure. It was completed by Goodluck Jonathan. Then we had Buhari. Then before Tinubu, the Northerners, I think, have had more than 10 years. Since Obasanjo, even the western part of the country have not even had a chance. Not until now that we have Tinubu. And the Igbos have not even had a chance at all. Yet, they are complaining, they are whining that they are not getting the so benefits that they thought they would get from Tinubu's administration. And they're already scheming on how to take over come 2027. They are not even thinking of zoning. Zoning should even be the subject matter that should be like the number one topic for most of these political parties. But no, they are not even thinking about that. They are thinking about how they want to return the seats back to the north. On our try. Felix says they should not bother to look for who will give Tinubu hard time in the south. Even local government chairman will win him come next election, as he was also defeated in the last, but was not given to the candidate that won it. Paul Abraham says our northern elders shouldn't complain because they were with their eyes open when they voted him to power. We are all Nigerians and we know the pedigree of some of these people imposed on us as our leaders. Today, where are we? Many Nigerians are groaning under economic evil policies and indiscipline of so-called our leaders. What do you have to say to this? Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.